Welcome to Game Day with Heavy Cardboard, where we teach, play, and discuss medium and heavy strategy board games, war games, 18xx. And today is day 3, as you all can see by the advent tree, of the advent of holiday gaming, or holiday streaming, as it were. Today, we're going to be featuring a game from last year's Essen release. It's Oilfield by Paco Yanez and published by ABBA Games. So it's a game about producing, delivering, and scoring points from drilling oil in 1933 Texas. So I'm your host, Edward, joined by a couple of familiar faces and a recently covered face.
Yeah.
So I'm Edward Euler.
Amanda Euler.
Ash Jackson.
Matt McChesney.
All right, so should be a good time today. It's going to be on the medium side of the medium and heavy games today. Should be a good time, though. All 3 of their first games, my second game, so it should be interesting. You guys get to see how they play, learning as they go, but it's not a difficult game, so you guys should be able to pick it up pretty quickly. But as always, I'm going to take the cameras and the chat down during the teach so you guys can focus on that, and then I'll bring everything back up once we get rolling. All right, so thanks everybody for watching, both live around the world as well as after the fact, and let's have fun with day 3 of the Advent, shall we? Yeah?
Let's go.
All right, so let's do it, right? Yeah, and all that. Oh, you know what? Hold on, one more thing. Something that just started up about 10 minutes ago. One of our sponsors, Game Surplus, so you guys actually can see it scrolling underneath right there. So every day for the rest of the advent of holiday streaming, we're going to have a new code from them every day that's going to stack on any other existing codes if there isn't any crossover. So today's code that you guys see down there is going to be for 50% off anything that's in the accessories category for Game Surplus.
Nice.
So check it out, gamesurplus.com. And thanks, Carmen and Elaine, for being willing to do that. It's
Absolutely.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Now, let's get started, shall we? All right. So welcome to Oilfield, Texas, 1933. So the game is all about, like I said, drilling for oil and natural gas to be able to then sell it at the local or the national market for money and eventually victory points. So before I go into the teach, we're going to go over kind of what you're looking at in a broad sense, and then we'll dive in from there. So, like I said, we're drilling for oil here. Everybody has their own little player boards down here at the bottom and the top of the screen respectively. Basically, all those are little warehouses. Each cube represents either one thing of oil or one unit of natural gas, okay? So everybody starts with spots for 3. Start with 2 of them on their warehouse, okay? We have the victory point track down here at the end of the board, or at the bottom of the board. Then we have the action selection area up here at the top. Now what this is going to do is going to correspond to all these different areas out here on the board. So pretty much that's about it. We do have the various machines that we're going to be building, which will help us be able to extract the oil and natural gas. And then we have different lease cards out here, which we'll go over here in a little bit. So the game is going to take place over an indeterminate number of rounds, each round covering 3 phases. There's going to be an action selection phase, which is going to be a public action and then a private action selection. Then we're going to resolve the public actions top to bottom, left to right, and then we're going to resolve the private actions in turn order, starting with whoever is the first player and going clockwise around the board.
Cool.
All right? So now we'll go ahead and dive into what the different actions are and how the game works. So first action, we have a lease. It's a pseudo auction. So everybody has one worker or one action selection dude. And what
or lady.
Or lady, if you will. So meeple.
Person.
There you go. All right. So if you go here onto the lease, you can select any of the 4 available costs. Obviously, if you select the 10, you're guaranteed to go first because these, again, resolve top to bottom, left to right. However, maybe it might be a little bit more frugal to go to the $5 spot, etc. But what these allow you to do are to get leases. Leases, you have to have a lease for the land to then be able to build infrastructure to then be able to extract resources, right? So when you win one of these leases or bids for a lease, you're allowed to select one of the 4 available leases, and then when you select one, you're going to take the card, put it into your tableau, and put one of your 4 ownership markers down in a respective area. So Pecos, Austin, and Dallas respectively. Note that you only have 4 markers. You can still win more of these because these are worth 1 point at the end of the game, but you're only allowed to actually have 4 leases on the board. But you can have rights to more leases. That makes sense?
Yeah.
So the first 4 that you actually purchase are going to be the 4 that you use for your markers.
Okay.
All right. So once you have a lease, so for instance, if I have a lease already here, I have the Pecos card. Maybe I won that auction in a previous round, so I have the Pecos card, and it doesn't matter which one, they're all the same. We go into build. So building, notice there's only one action area available, is to be able to purchase one of the available infrastructures that's going to be over there. So these are different refinery and extraction towers. They're called oil derricks, whatever. They're machinery, right? So there's 3 different colors, but they're essentially a whole bunch of different actions that these are going to provide. The easiest one to start off with is this one, which is another warehouse, just like what we have here.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just an expansion for the
Cool.
warehouse. More places in which to store stuff.
Nice.
Very simple. The cost for these is either going to be in the top left or the top right, as you see there. All right. Then the other ones are going to allow you to drill for oil in the respective spots. So when you purchase one of these, i.e. build one of these, you're going to immediately put it down on your area and carry out the action. You get a free drill action the moment it becomes whatever it is, whenever
Nice.
it gets installed.
Cool.
Okay, easy enough. We'll go over the specific things that it does as every round as these come out. Okay, so that's the build action. Any questions on that?
What's the blue one?
That is going to be a
Later,
special one.
right.
Right. Okay. And that's from the quote unquote advanced game. I think we can handle
Think
it.
we can handle it?
All right.
Let's play hard mode.
All right. The next is drill. So let's say I go ahead, I have one of these. I built that on a previous turn. I take the drill action. The elephant here is blocking off the 5-player. Since we are only 4 today, it blocks that spot off. When you drill, you get to do whatever it is. You get to drill, baby, drill, and you'll be able to extract resources. When you extract resources from the region, it's important to note that you have natural gas resources and you have oil resources. Those are the 2 that are available. Obviously, if there are no natural gas, you cannot drill for natural gas, right? You're limited by the amount of space that you have in your warehouses. So as of right now, if I were to take a drill action, this one allows me to drill to acquire 1 barrel of oil and 1 barrel of natural gas. Barrel.
Yeah.
You get the
Unit.
idea. In addition to that, I could select 1 additional of either or. So let's say maybe I want to select these 3. However, I only have spot for 1. So I choose one of these. I leave the others there, I fill it up, boom,
Okay.
that's building, or that's drilling. Pretty simple, right?
Cool.
All right. Next, moving on to local. You'll notice there's a 4/5-player location, so both of those are available. And again, these resolve top to bottom, left to right. So local has to do with selling your resources. So up here, we have, if you sell oil, you can either get $2 cash from the bank, or you can get victory points. Now, it's important to note, natural gas, you only sell for victory points in the local market, whereas for oil, you have a choice. So if, in this example, I say you can sell any amount that you have in front of you, as little or as much as you want.
Okay.
Let's say I want to sell all 3 of these. Well, the natural gas we know is going to be a victory
Only
point,
points.
so I peg a victory point, easy enough. But now I have a choice with the 2 barrels of oil. I could either get $4 cash, or I could then turn them in for 1 victory point, my choice. Whichever it is, then they're going to go back into the bag,
Cool.
which the bag has all the
Replenish.
resources.
Nice.
Okay, pretty simple. So you do have a choice to make on that. One other thing you notice, there's a coin here. And
I did notice the money.
well done. It's actually a reminder here that whoever is last in turn order, so let's say, for example, I were first, so that would be Amanda in this case. They are the local supervisor. Anybody that goes and takes a local sell action, they get $1 from the bank, i.e. the person last in player order. They are the supervisor.
Whoa.
So they could get up to $2 per turn. Okay, that makes sense. However, if the local supervisor themselves, i.e. Amanda, goes and takes a local action via those, she does not get the extra $1.
Too bad.
Okay, that makes sense?
Yep.
We're good? Any questions on that?
That money comes from the bank,
From
not
the
from
bank,
the supervisor,
correct.
right?
Yep.
Gotcha.
All right. First player, pretty simple. You
Yep.
become first player immediately. Now, the reason I stress immediately is because when we take these actions, these resolve top to bottom, left to right, regardless of player order. However, we will have already selected one of 5 private actions. So when we do the action selection mechanism, I said we place our workers out there, say there, then we select simultaneously one of our private actions face down. These resolve in turn order. So turn order changes immediately when that happens. Yours are over there.
Oh,
So what these are, and I'll pause for a minute, is we have 5 actions. It is these 4 actions, so lease, build, drill, and local, as well as national. And I'll talk about national here at the end. But all they are is more of those 4 actions.
Cool.
Note that these and these, so the building actions and the leases, do not restock. They do not refill in between the public and the private actions. Okay, so taking the first player marker isn't going to matter for these, but it is going to matter for the cards that we've played for the private action.
Gotcha.
Okay, immediately. All right, so that's the first player. Subsidy, very simple. You take whatever money's there, and the government's going, it's a government subsidy, they're going to add $1 to this box every round.
because oil drilling isn't very profitable.
No, not at
course
all,
not.
terribly.
There's no money in it.
Yep.
All right, so last but not least, we have the invest action. So the invest action corresponds to this box up here. So what that does is on your turn, if you have selected one of these 2 actions, again, resolving top to bottom, left to right, you can invest. So let's say Ash invests, he spends $3, and it's only the leftmost available column, okay? So he would pay $3, he would immediately peg 2 points for white. Yay, congratulations. So let's say it's a few rounds into the game.
It's a few rounds into the game.
Thank you. And let's say green has invested. They will have scored their 2 points, gotten their money. And then let's say Matt
One more.
decides to pay $5 and he'll get his 2 points, right? So it's another round in the game. And now at any point in the game, it could be someone else's turn, your turn, it could be 3 rounds later, it could be whenever. Anybody can divest or cash out their investment. So what that means is one of the government cubes is going to replace that, and they will get the next available amount of money from the bank. So they made an investment, they made money on their investment, however, they gave up their investment. So what does that mean? White now loses their 2 points that they invested, or 3 or 5 respectively. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Cool. That is going to be a significant amount of points. Again, when you're talking likely somewhere in this range, 2, 3, 5 points, nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah.
All right, so once we have resolved all these actions, top to bottom, left to right, then we're going to go into the private actions. We're all going to simultaneously reveal what action we all chose. So, whatever, then we resolve these in turn order. If nobody had changed the player order, it would start in this example with me, go to Matt, Ash, then Amanda, okay? However, the one thing that this is going to really affect is the national action. Now we're talking about this box here. Notice 4 players, so we're looking at the left column here. So this is just a more lucrative, potentially, place to sell your oil. Instead of going to the local market, you could go to the national market. And what that means is depending on how many players play a national card, does not matter if they have the oil in which to sell. You can just hate draft or hate
play.
play, yeah, a national card, because if one person plays a national card, they sell all their oil for $4 a barrel versus 2 at the local market. If 2, it's 3, and if 3 or more of us, it's only $1 per oil.
What? That's dirty. I love it.
Okay, now it is voluntary in which to sell oil. So if the price tanks, you know what? Maybe I'm not, but you wasted the action. Okay. So the other 4 actions are just, like I said, the 4 that we covered right there. Okay? Any questions on that?
Not on that.
Okay. So now, after we finish the private actions, again, going in turn order, then we go into a possible replenish to get ready for the next round. So a couple of things are going to happen. So at the start of each round, or at the end of a round, whichever, we're going to put out more building tiles. Everything that is there stays there. Okay, so in a 4-player game, there's going to be a total of 6 of those.
Okay.
There may be a slight exception, especially with that blue tile out there. There may be a slight exception for that. Then the lease cards, again, at the end of a round / start of a new round, we're going to refill that. And that's always going to be 4 lease cards. Note, if everybody is taken here, there's none left. Or if 3 of us have, and there's 1 lease card there, and people take the lease action exactly. If multiple, then turn order matters. Sorry, if you miss out, you miss out. However, oil fields, and this is where this comes into play. During either a private or a public action selection time, so phase. Let's try that again. Either during the public action selection phase or the private action selection phase.
When they're being resolved?
Right. If any of the 3 oil fields are devoid of oil, they can still have natural gas, but if they're out of oil, we then refill based on the number of players. 12 for us, as it were.
Just like in real life.
Right.
If it's out of oil, just go get more from the bag.
Just fill it up. And exactly, right. So, but when you do that in a location, that's going to drop that down 1. Once an oil field has been refilled twice, it's empty. It's done. When 2 of them are completely devoid of oil twice, that triggers the end of the game. We finish the current round. We have 1 more full round, and then final scoring.
Cool. Nice.
All right. Final scoring is pretty simple. You get 1 point for every lease that you have, which count these plus, basically any lease card that you have in front of you. Any full warehouse that you have. So right now this would score 0 points. If it's full, I would get 1 victory point. If this is full and you have that, that's worth a victory point. Then whoever has the most money on hand gets 2 victory points. Whoever has the most points wins.
Cool.
All right, there's one last thing I want to cover, and I'm going to actually leave this up to us because Paco says it does not affect the game negatively if you do not include it, and that is
the gray cube.
The strike cube. So what the strike cube represents is if at any point when you're refilling one of these oil fields, if the strike cube comes out, you can't drill resources from that oil field. However, the strike ends at the end of the next phase, and then you refill. This goes back into the bag. It's possible that never comes out. It's possible it comes out 4 times in a row. So there is a fair bit of randomness that this introduces. It's 1 cube out of all of the cubes that are in the bag. So I'll leave it up to you
50
guys.
cubes or something?
I will actually double check real quick.
It doesn't matter. It's not going to change my opinion.
Actually, it's a total of 70 cubes that are in the bag at the beginning.
1 out of 70.
Minus 12, 12, 12, 2, 2, 2, 2.
Yeah,
right?
so
I'm pretty much.
So
I vote yes.
Me too.
Oh, sure. All right, done. It goes into the bag because we've already taken our initial cubes. The only thing really left to go over are the individual tiles as they get reviewed.
How they resolve, yeah.
Yeah, and then we can go ahead and get started.
I have a small,
go for it.
teensy setup question.
Yep.
So y'all each have 1 oil and 1
random draw.
So your starting resources is just how it got
random draw.
Nice.
Yep, that's it. And I drew it for you, Mr. Taco Bell.
Thanks.
You're welcome. All right, so let's go ahead and reset. I will turn the cameras back on and we will go over the initial ones there and we'll see if there's any question from the peanut gallery here. Cool. And one nice thing about this is I don't have to use the Tableau cam because everything's going to be right here. Okay. All right, so let's go over the individual ones, and we'll actually start with the green one or the brown one. We've already pretty much covered that. It's an extra warehouse, right? Okay. So we'll go over the green ones first.
These two are
those are pretty simple. There you go. When you drill, you get 3 barrels of oil.
Nice.
Pretty simple, right? This one, you get a barrel of oil and natural gas, if available, plus one of your choice. The next one, actually, I want to double check. All right, it's called a small local tower. It costs $7, as you can see. It allows you to extract 1 barrel of oil or 1 barrel of gas from the oil field where it was built in. It immediately goes to the local market.
Oh, neat.
Okay, so you don't need, right, notice the iconography.
And y'all can't see it, but there's a slash there in that little circle.
Yep.
Between the two, whereas here there's a plus sign to denote and or.
Oh, all right, yep. All right, cool. So now we'll go over the blue one. Now the blue one is a small national tower, okay? It costs $10. It adds an oil barrel from the oil field to those that you're going to sell that turn, and it goes straight to the national market, okay? However, it does not extract resources with the drill action at the time of building it. It extracts resources with the national action.
So you have to take a national action to trigger this one.
In addition to that, nope, wrong one. We're good. If you do, when solving your national action, you must sell at least 1 barrel from your warehouse in addition to that. If you do take 1 additional oil barrel from the oil field where the tower was built, meaning if it's in Pecos, Austin, or Dallas, and send it straight to the national market without having to store it in your refinery.
Cool. And then there's a plus and then a $1.
When doing so, you get an extra buck.
An extra buck. Nice.
There you go. Cool.
Can you reset the VPs?
Yeah, and player order, we will actually, go for it. Randomize it. All right.
So we just need a first, right?
Hold on. Jason says, yes, it's just first. So
Amanda.
Who was it? All right, Amanda is first. There we go. Is there exactly 1 lease card per empty space, or are there extras? Count them. I'm not sure.
1, 8,
12.
9, 10, 11, 12.
Yep, there are 12. Nope, it's 1 per.
Yep.
Okay.
Which would make sense, really.
Right.
If they're all full, you don't need any more cards.
Right.
Yeah.
So note, 12, 16 markers. Not everyone may get 4. All right? So if we're ready to rock and roll. So that means, just a reminder, Ash is going to be the local supervisor. So anytime somebody goes to the local market, you're going to get a buck from the bank. Okay?
Nice.
All right. Okay. Those 2 orange markers that you guys can't see right now, but those are actually have to do with one of the special tiles that may come up in the game. We'll cover it then.
Oh, I get a buck being the local supervisor.
Yes.
That's why I can't give myself a buck by going to the local.
There you go.
Dang it.
All right.
It's the thing I need to do. I have gas in my storage tank.
So place your bet, y'all.
I have gas.
Well, you did go to Taco Bell.
Right. Fair point.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I didn't get to eat it.
Naturally gas.
I'm naturally gaseous.
Yes.
Can you also fix the oil fields?
Oh, yes. Good call. Okay.
All right.
So are we all set? Reset now?
I think so.
Yeah,
Reset
there. There you go.
Reset,
So,
yes.
Average playing time?
I'm
gonna say probably with 4 players.
$7.
75, 90 minutes, but it's gonna be a little bit longer because it's on a stream, obviously.
Hi, Mike.
Hey, Mike. How's it going? Hey, send us the file. All right.
When do we pick these?
After we have selected all of our
those.
actions.
Okay,
so,
that's
i.e.
handy.
we go around once and then we select it. So we get to see what's been chosen.
Yeah, we know what's going to happen.
Exactly.
Okay.
7. So everyone starts with $20. You know?
Started that already, huh?
Yeah, we're going to try that. Because I figure you guys were going to fight over those. Thank you, Seth. All right, welcome. Thanks, Jasmine. welcome everybody.
Hey, Jasmine, did you hear about your winnings?
+1 on Ash. Boo. Hey,
Hey, thanks.
Ash didn't provide you the giveaway, Jasmine. Just saying. Ash didn't do it. No.
Bribery doesn't always work. Way to go.
All right. Okay.
Oh, man.
That's good.
All right.
Thanks, Cormac. Appreciate it.
All right. So now we resolve. I'm sorry, we do not. We select our cards now. And Matt, you and I will use this side if you want to throw yours up there. Amanda, you got over here. Oh, actually, you have underneath the chat. You got that. Yeah, we're good. There you go. And Ash, yep, you have, there you go, like there. There you go. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, so now we resolve these. So green, which is going to be Amanda, $7 you owe to the bank. Those
And
are
the golds are
fives.
5, right?
Yeah.
Ones and fives.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so select a lease and put one of your ownership markers out there on the board.
Let's do.
Yeah, fair point, Brad. Fair point.
Let's do Dallas.
All right, throw one of your markers up there.
This one because it's closer to me.
All right, cool. All right, and now Matt.
I will pay 5, and I will go Pecos.
So, a question,
An answer.
a point of order. Let's say, for instance, hypothetically, I'm not saying this is what's happened, but if one of us took the lease as our private action, is this when it resolves?
Nope.
Not until all the way at the end.
There you go. So now, first player, you become first player. So.
All right.
Okay. And I get to take an investment action. So I will go ahead and pay $3 to the bank there, and I will take an investment cube and 2 points. Killing you fools. All right, we are done with our public actions. Now we all simultaneously reveal. There. All right.
Thought so.
So now we resolve these in turn order. All right. So Ash, you owe $5 to the bank.
Yep. There's a 5, and oh, look at that! I'll take Austin.
Hey, great choice.
Yeah.
Okay. And Amanda.
I am going to build.
Yep.
Let's do.
All right. Wow, Jason getting into this. I like this. Money's on Ash, Edward, Amanda, Matt in order. Also taking the over on 1.5 strikes.
In the game.
Wow.
Nice. Okay, yeah.
Dang, man. I'm going to
So
take
he's laid up his superfecta.
Right.
this.
All right. So you paid how much?
It is 8.
Okay. It immediately
Fires.
drills for the first time. So you get 3 barrels of oil out of Dallas. However, you can only hold 1. Notice it says specifically oil. So
Wait.
take an oil. Pretty simple. Bueno. All right. Cool. So Amanda's done with her action. Just like Ash, I'll pay the $5. Sorry. Whoop. $5 to the bank. And I will go ahead and take, oh, hey, I'll take Austin. There we go.
Excellent choice.
There. Thank you. Thank you. Keeping it weird. All right. And Matt.
I will sell these 2 cubes of oil for $8.
Nice.
Yeah, he does. So here you go. He's the only one that selected national. $4 a piece. $8
Does
for
those
the
go back in
bank.
the bag, I suppose?
Yeah, they do. Oh, right. Yeah.
I figured I was the one that had a lot of oil. Nobody else was going to throw national
That,
to begin
yeah,
with.
and that's
Good call.
exactly what you should be doing, right? Okay, so we've all resolved all of our private actions. So here we'll just do like so.
Okay.
Once we resolve them, at that point we then look for do we have to trigger any of the things? So the building tiles have to replenish. So there needs to be a total of 6. All 4 leases need to go out. And none of the oil fields are devoid of oil. We begin a new round. Rinse and repeat.
Cool.
Ash, you're up.
Okay.
Cool.
I will be local supervisor this turn.
No,
You
actually,
will be.
The
due
exact
to
same lineup.
space and the coins have Texas on them, I
Yeah.
thought it was appropriate.
Aw,
to actually
yeah.
To use the money.
and it's thick cardboard money, so I was like, we'll go ahead and use it. So there you go.
Yeah, it's
Ulrich.
like 5 mil 5 mil chipboard or something.
And Giovanni's saying he's setting the line at 3 for Glory to Rome's on
Okay.
the board.
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
feel
right.
like poker chips work with Texas too, though.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Fair enough. So, welcome, Camille. All right.
I'll take the lease.
All right. Amanda? And obviously, it should be said, just in case, that
Would
if
I
you
get one
take,
more buck on it?
It should.
Oh.
Good call. Thank you. If ever you take an action that you cannot resolve, you
It's
lose
just
the action.
null, yeah.
There you go. Right. Take your card back.
Let's see here.
So you get all 5 cards again for the next round. It's not like Concordia where you have to play them all before you can pull them back into your hand.
Right.
Yes, Morton, the fields get filled with the exact same number of cubes total. They get filled up to the player count number, which for our game at 4 is
Invest.
12.
Please.
You want the top spot since you invest first?
I do.
Okay. I will go ahead and build. I mean, I might as well, right? Matt?
I wanted to build. I still can, just not currently.
Very funny, Mike. Very funny.
Also not a big fan of last, so we'll go first.
All right. So now we select our private action, which now I have to think, actually.
I was told there would be no map.
It's actually a pretty good decision right here. I dig it. I could make a case for 3 of the actions. Yeah. All right, done. All right, we resolve. White.
I'll
5
take a
bucks.
lease. Yep. Thank you. And
Here, why don't we do this, Amanda? I'll give you that side so that
Okay.
all your leases are there so it doesn't get confused with the 4 that are
That's fair.
available.
I'll take a Dallas.
All right, so throw.
Mhm.
All right, and now I get to build.
Let's do that.
I think. Yeah, I think I will take the warehouse.
Nice.
So for $8, so there's 10. Get 2 back. Money's tight now, but now I have room for when I actually build that puppy.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
I will-
oh, there. Sorry.
I will take first player.
Okay, and squirrel.
Yes. Let's do.
That coin has a nice heft. I like that.
Thanks.
Here, let's put it there. That way it's
Yeah, there you
red.
And
go.
it's
yeah.
more specific.
Undeniable.
Right.
Let's do 4 money and investment.
I like that because it's making me money without even having to do anything.
Can I
Take
have
your
my person?
worker.
And then she'll get points too.
She will. Good call. 2 points for green.
The
Eulers
Eulers are killing it.
killing it, right? All right, so everybody reveal your action. Okay, so now Matt, in turn order.
Yes.
I will build.
I almost went national. I almost did, but then when I didn't, I chose that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll build this guy right here.
Yes, Tony, we are using advanced
down
cards.
there. I'll get rid
You
of
can
some
tell because the
ones.
blue one's in the game. All right,
10.
so you immediately,
We'll take that and that for the top,
yep,
and then that for the bottom.
all right, cool. Bueno. And flip your card over and take it out. There you go. All right, done.
Local, I have
You scared me.
for local. I'm going to sell my 2.
All right, so he's going local. So the last player, which is me.
Which is you now.
Oh, hey, thank you very much. He went to local, so I get $1 for that. So 2 natural gas, which
2
means
points, please.
all right, 2
White
for
container.
white. All right, cool. Yeah, it's like paying the shipping man or the
Shipping boss or whatever.
right, the local. There we go. Here, there we go. All right. So Amanda.
Okay. I am going to sell these 2 oils
Local. So $8.
for $8.
Okay. And I will Ooh, I just realized that was actually really risky for me to do. I
The
forgot.
lease.
I forgot that I had to pay for the lease.
Oh.
So had that not
Had you not
had the
gotten
local,
the buck, you would have not
that,
been able to take your
that
lease.
would have been what we would
Whoops.
call unfortunate.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll go ahead and take Pecos. There we go. There we go. Cool. All right. Bueno. So that's the end of that. We go ahead and take our cards back. So now building tiles get replenished.
Yep. Ooh,
All right.
that looks
so
like a
Valid.
gasification plant.
Yep. All right. So that is a gas refinery. It costs $8. It allows you to sell natural gas in the national market.
Cool.
The player that owns that can sell the gas he's stored in his warehouse with the national action, getting the same money per gas barrel as if it were an oil barrel. Also, if you want to, you can store in your refinery the gas barrels that other towers send straight to the local market with a drill action.
Neat.
Okay, so that you can then make more money when you go to the national.
Transport them to the national. That's
Okay.
cute. It lines up with the pipeline on your.
There
on
you
your
go.
They're
storage.
Right.
fancy.
Yeah. All right. All right. Oh, also, and just like what you said, it comes down here. It does not take a lease
Right.
location.
Along with
Okay.
all the other brown cards, I'm guessing.
Yeah. So the others were good to go. All right. Cool. We do not refill here. We have already refilled the building tiles, the lease cards. We get another buck to the subsidy. You guys
Done.
are on it, and the oil fields don't refill. First player, Matt, begin.
I will go invest.
So, Tony, have you played this before? Or just go through the rules? All right, Mike, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. And the decisions get more and more
Ew.
interesting as we go along here.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say build? 'Cause you
Build.
went- you went to drill.
Build.
Okay, that's better.
Drill.
Dribbled.
Dribble? Yeah.
Dribbled.
And by the way, thanks Giovanni for pointing that out. So it's been rectified apparently. Just give him the rules. Got it. All right. Yeah, we figured, Mike. Thanks. Yeah, so this game has a bit of history with me,
Oh, really?
in a unfortunate kind of way. So when I went to the ABBA booth back at Essen 2016,
Mhm.
they gave me a review copy of it. Actually,
Do local, please.
okay, and subsidy.
Yeah, I can see
You're
why
right,
you would
because
want to go there.
I am what we would
Are you
term
Poe?
broke. Yes, I'll finish the story here in a minute.
Next year sometime, Marcel.
All right, cool. Everyone has selected their action. All right, cool. So go ahead. Bill.
All right. So build. I'm going to build this refinery. And I guess it doesn't really matter which field it goes in. So
Yeah, well, I mean,
You
there's
wanna look at
more
the-
seeing what's here.
Yeah.
And
Like I wouldn't put
Well,
anything
in-
natural gas
No.
over in Pecos.
well, in
right?
Dallas having only 3 build spots, it has a little more oil. I'm in the game of depriving other people of oil. I'm in the game
Absolutely.
of drinking other people's milkshakes.
Absolutely.
So I'll take those 3. It
Yeah.
fires upon being built, and there
There we go.
goes 3 barrels
Bueno.
of oil.
All right, take your worker.
Thank you.
Squirrel
I will sell this one natural gas locally.
for a point.
For a point.
So that's green, and a buck for
Last player.
last player. Thank you.
And get my green guy back.
But
And
first in our
Thank you.
there we go.
hearts.
Yes, definitely. So now I have at least enough to pay attention with $4. Yeah, exactly.
Can I have some more?
All right, red, invest.
I will go ahead and invest 6. And
Ooh,
go-
going 3 points.
3 points.
All right.
I
we
really
go.
like this investment track thing. That's
That's
really
cool.
interesting.
Yep.
That's rad.
I think that's pretty cool. All right, so everyone has taken their actions. Everybody reveal. All right, so Matt, begin.
Yeah, take your,
Excuse me. Thank
take your
you.
buck, but I will sell my 2
And red, 2 points.
Points for that.
All right, and back
And
into
your
the
oil
bag.
or no?
You could for $2 if you wish.
I will take that $2.
Okay. And remember, you have to sell 2 barrels to be able to get a point,
peg a
but
point.
it's not both, it's either, just as a reminder. All right, Ash.
I took national, so I'm going to sell my 3 barrels of oil for 4 each.
Wow, $12. Well
Yep.
done.
Thank you. There we go.
All right. Amanda?
I'm going to build. I'm going to spend 8.
12. Oh, wow.
Oh, this should have gone in when I built my thing.
Oh, okay.
I lined it up and then got fancy.
Likely story. All right. So,
Hey,
do
it's
you-
a game of oil.
Right.
If
Do
you ain't
remem-
cheating, you ain't trying.
Right. You remember all the details on this? Do you want me to go back
Yeah,
over it
please
real
go
quick? Okay. So the tile that Amanda just purchased is the gas refinery. Cost $8. It allows you to sell natural gas at the national market when you take the national action.
Okay.
So imagine this has a natural gas location or a spot, so it has this there for you
Okay.
as well.
Okay.
Also, if you want any of your refiner or any of your oil fields that are out here on the board, so this one, now, bad example, if you were to get this tile specifically right here that says, oh, we're going to send these things to market, for the gas barrel, instead of sending it to the local market for a point, you can store it to be able to use it to sell at the national. Does that make
Yes.
sense? Okay, that's that's all the rules on
Okay,
that
cool.
one. Okay, cool. So I'm going to go to the local market here. So I will go ahead, $2 and a point. Now note, I am last, but I do not get the extra $1 since I am the supervisor going there. So $2 from the bank for the oil though, there, and none for, and no extra money for that.
You turned in a gas too, right?
I did. I
Did
already
you
got
get a
the
point?
point.
Oh,
I
you
got
did.
it already. So, all right, cool. So now we go back into refilling. Refill. Yep, another $1 for the subsidy. Nobody
So-
took leases this turn.
This one is the same as we've seen before, but this one is new.
Okay, there we go. Hold on. The
That's no
oil
money.
fields don't get replenished, although Dallas is getting closer. Because remember, it's only when
Oil,
oil
right.
disappears.
Because
All
gas, I mean, that's who wants gas?
So that one that Ash is referring to right there, the second one down, it's the government tower. Thanks to an agreement with the government, this tower is free to build, and it allows you to extract 1 barrel of natural gas that goes straight to the local market
Cool.
immediately. Okay? However, the first time the oil field is built, it needs to be replenished, so it's empty after you've built it, after you get that first natural gas, until it replenishes, depending on where it is.
Huh.
Okay? Then the player will have to pay $10 to liberate the tower and use its full potential. If you do, the owner of the tower will continue extracting 1 barrel of natural gas that goes to the local market, plus 2 additional barrels of oil that go to the refinery's warehouse. When you build the tower, you place one of the orange discs onto that. And that's
Gotcha.
what that space is for until you've unlocked the $10. You've
Neat.
paid the $10.
Wow.
Okay? That makes
Huh.
sense?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, what you said makes sense. I'm trying to understand the way I'd use it.
If the player doesn't have the money or doesn't want to pay the price of the tower, when the oil field is being replenished, you lose the tower and the lease where it was built.
Ouch.
In this case, you put both the building tile and the lease back into their respective markets, so it's possible that there could be more than what
I
is
see,
normally
okay.
there. That's why I said usually it'll
Normally,
be 6
right.
and 4. Okay?
Cool.
That good?
Yep.
Good? Cool. So, Matt, first player, begin, sir.
I'm going to drill.
And Brad, similarities between this and Wildcatters? The theme, the end.
Yeah, like Kenny said, oil. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's better.
Right. Okay. But that doesn't necessarily say that's a bad thing, because I'm digging this.
Yes,
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
enjoying this.
So yeah. Oh, welcome, or Lemley. He says, as a Texan, I appreciate the counties on the map.
Same here.
Oh yeah, all
So
the
do I,
different
yeah.
in here. So Amanda is from here,
Yep.
Amarillo, and you, sir, are.
I want to see if you can find it.
It's gonna be, it's
Lukewarm.
Yeah.
Cold.
Way cold.
It's somewhere up.
Getting warm. Cold. Warmer. Getting warmer. Keep going.
That's Houston?
Hot, hot, hot.
Okay,
That's
so that's
Houston.
Houston. That's
Yeah.
right. Okay. All right. And BGG Con is right. Dallas is actually.
Well, Dallas is
is
here, so
here.
DFW is about here.
Yeah, it's about in Oklahoma. Okay.
So to finish my story
You
real
didn't
quick.
go, did you?
No. Because the game of Oilfield, we go clockwise from the start playing. So played this game. Paco taught me a demo game along with fellow elephant and patron Mira from the
nice,
Netherlands.
yeah.
That's where I met Mira originally. And this is at SN 2016. And ABBA Games, they gave me a review copy.
Nice.
Well, somewhere between me being at the What's Your Game booth, getting all of our games over to Jeroen from
Yeah.
Splatter, he was going to mule them home and then ship them to me.
Crate
'cause-
them, yeah.
Yeah, because it was going to be insane for me to try and get by myself all the games shipped there at Essen. Somewhere between all that, 5 games disappeared.
Oh, no.
This is one of those
Huh.
5 games. So I sent an email to Buster over at ABBA Games in January, after January 2017.
Right.
I heard back from him a week and a half before Essen 2017, which is in October.
Yeah.
Right? And he's like, uh-oh, I totally missed it. It
Oh, yeah.
happens. I filed away emails before
Sure.
before answering them, whatever. So long story short, he was like, yeah, hey, I was like, my email said, hey, let me pay for a new copy of the game because
Yeah.
the review copy, regardless of how it disappeared, that's on me.
Yeah.
So let me pay for the game. He was like, no, whatever. So
Nice.
ABBA provided us another review copy.
Wow.
So we wanted to definitely highlight it. Plus, Paco,
Good on them, yeah.
Paco's a really nice guy, really
He is.
good dude.
He's
So
a musician, too.
he is. He gave us one of his albums
Nice.
at Essen.
Aeroplastica, I believe
think
is the name of his band.
He's the guitarist in the band.
Cool.
So, all right, cool. Anyway, my turn.
I should have. No, that got money.
I got
We're
money.
good. Yep.
Well, he took it before.
So I am currently sitting on $7, and I'm looking over there. Okay, so I will build. All right, so now we all select what we're going to do. Okay, all right, everyone selected, good, and white.
Here's a $5, and I will take a lease in. Hey, Pecos. Let's complete the set.
All right. Amanda? No, sorry, me. So, first things first, I will divest. So
Okay.
I will get $5 from the bank. It gets replaced with one of the cubes, thank you.
And you lose your.
And I lose my 2 points. So I drop back down. But I did that because I want actually that tile. So that'll be 7. There's 10, but it made me money, so it did its job for me. And yeah, you are correct.
Yeah, if you want natural gas.
Correct. So I will take one of each of those, and then I will take another oil there. And you can freely move these around. So
Sure.
if at the end of the game I only had 2 left, I could get a victory point out of that. Okay. All right. So I have built. Done.
I will drill. I'll drill there.
Okay.
Nice.
So you forfeit the
Yeah,
natural
I'll just
gas.
take the 2 oil.
Not a bad spot.
Take your worker back. All right.
I am going to divest as well,
Okay.
please.
So there. Get $5.
So I noticed there's only 3 orange
Hold on.
cubes.
Amanda, hold on real quick. Amanda goes
loses
back
2
2.
points.
Okay.
I noticed there's only 3 orange cubes. Does that limit the amount of divestment that can happen, or does it leapfrog?
I was really hoping that Paco was going to be in the chat to answer
Yeah.
because it doesn't say. However, on the investments,
One
and
would
no
think-
one has asked that in BGG actually. So it does. It at no point does it say. It just says you
It
can
doesn't
do it
say your
once
piece
per
limited.
round.
So it moves. So that tells me that if someone later does this business, then the 3's open
Three's
again, and
open.
that's what you have to
That's
take.
what I would think. And I'm actually going to invest again
Nice.
on the level 3 for $7.
Cool.
So I get 3 more points.
Yep. 1, 2, 3. Sticky fingers.
Thank you.
There we go.
I don't think so, actually. I think it's just proxy. Use
Okay.
a proxy.
Can I see it
to
just
fill it?
another,
Sure,
just
yeah,
another
yeah.
set of eyes?
So, yep. So it's here for the selling. All right. So we have done that. Now we all reveal all our actions. Yep. Boo. So we have 2 people at the national, so it's going to be at that line. So Matt, do you wish to sell?
I will sell these for 6
Okay.
instead of
Here's your
8.
6.
I've got some over here.
Oh,
Well, I'll
okay.
take
There we
those.
go.
You've
That'll work.
already handed them
All
to
right.
me.
That's a good point. Our Lemley, Peak Oil, Oilfield, Wildcatters, the upcoming pipeline, and I guess roundabout CO2.
Lease. I'll pay 5 for a lease. And I'll take a...
Keeping it weird or going to BGG-Con and finishing up Dallas?
You know, given what's here in the build zone, I think it behooves me to take the other Dallas since it's so rich in gas.
Pretty soon you'll be the only one that can build anywhere.
Yeah.
All right, so well,
That's the idea.
So he now has all 4 of his markers out. You can't, but you can still keep selecting more leases if you wish, just for victory points.
Okay.
The price of investments never goes down.
Right. So that tells me that we
Okay.
proxy
Yep.
it.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Cool. All right. We'll just use a coin or something to cover it. if
Or they'll
need be.
leapfrog and you're just...
Yeah. Yeah.
You just know to not use
Right.
it.
So.
I'm going to drill.
Okay.
So since I can sell
So
natural
actually, it would
gas.
technically be 1 for each track, then, maybe.
Oh,
Oh.
But it says the price never goes down though.
So
Right.
then this is blank. So then you go here.
Anything to the left of
Anything past
orange,
the orange.
you
Okay.
ignore.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
there
so
we
if I
go.
were to take-
Okay,
that makes sense.
cool.
If I were to
All right.
take this,
Right. Then
Yeah.
you would never be able to. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I gotcha. Okay.
So I can drill
Oh,
just for natural gas, correct?
yeah,
For
probably there's good.
uh, that's actually a good question. Let's.
Oh, we all came to the same conclusion. Just
Yep,
at the same
there you go. Yep. Okay.
Thanks,
So
Brian.
let's see. The player owning national this tile here can sell the gas you've stored in your warehouse with the action national. Also, if you want, you can store your refinery, the gas barrels that the towers send straight to the local market. So you have to have a tower out there to drill.
So it can't be this. It has to be one of these,
Well,
correct?
it's got to be something that drills natural gas
Okay.
because this has nothing to do with oil.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep, no worries.
Then I will drill for these 3.
Okay. Okay, cool. And for me, national as well, since Matt was bullheaded, knew I was going to do it and still did. Not really, but $6 there.
Oh, Paco!
Hey, there he
Hey.
is. There's not a restriction on where. There you go. Cool. Thanks, Paco. All right. So did you see the teach? I'm curious. All right. So we are done. Take your cards back.
Yep.
Refill there. Another $1 for the subsidy. And,
We have another government rig.
All right.
Last 2.
Boo.
All right. And notice there's only 1 left in Dallas, so we do not refill yet.
I
So-
did notice that.
All right. Thank you. Starting with Matt. All right.
I'm going to go 7 for a lease.
Really?
So it's really kind of interesting for me that I like the idea of being able to go first, but I also like every time you guys take a local, I'm getting paid because
Yeah.
I've made pretty
That's
good
not a
use
bad-
of that, right?
Not a bad spot to be in.
See, I like that everyone's kind of, what do I do here? That's a sign of a good
I think so.
decision, right?
I need money. What's
You-
my best way to get money?
All right, so let's go through the actions, right?
Yeah.
So you have not made an investment, so you can't do that. Drilling and then selling is
Is
an
it-
idea,
yeah.
right? Whether you drill now
Is a
then-
possibility, right.
and then national or local, which I would recommend local,
The government rigs don't help me because that just ships gas to the local, which is points.
right? Another way is take a couple bucks for the subsidy.
Yep.
And that's about it.
Yeah.
Paco thinks his money's
Convince
on me,
Amanda.
so
Convince Amanda to take first player, so you can get some.
right.
Yeah.
Hey, Amanda, you really love first, don't you?
Do you want to be first?
Isn't that too funny?
Golly. I painted myself in a corner here. Excuse me while I try to think my way out of it.
I would say don't do that, but it makes for compelling decisions.
I know. Man.
Hello, Fabrice. Welcome. I think he drills. I think that's what
I
Ash
think that's
does.
what I have to do.
I mean, Mr. I'm going to go ahead and blow all my money on leases.
Yeah. The leases didn't go as fast as I thought they
Yeah. Oops.
would. Typical oilman behavior.
Right.
You know, go blow all your money on
Subsidy,
genetically
please.
engineered helicopters and oil leases.
In 1933.
Obviously, right? So I have $8. I do have an open one here, so... I will... I have 8. I want more. So I think I'm actually just going to go ahead... Oh, you took drill, didn't you? I do have a natural gas that only gets me point. I feel like stop me if you've heard this before. So we will. Yeah, I'm okay with that actually. I will go there to invest. All right, select your cards, guys. How else are you going to get a helicopter in 1933 if you don't genetically
My
engineer
thoughts
it,
exactly,
right?
Kenny. Thank you.
Oh, and I should point out something that I'm not sure if I made crystal clear. When you drill for all your rigs.
In an area.
Uh,
Or all your rigs, period.
all of them,
Cool.
as long as you have enough space to hold.
accommodate it all.
Obviously.
Cool.
Okay. All right. So I just wanted to reiterate that.
Okay.
So everyone is selected. Matt, go ahead.
I will pay 7, which is maybe $2 more than I should have, but that's okay. It may have made somebody else's decision harder. Or not.
Which one do you want? Austin or Pecos?
Yeah.
I will take.
Good choice.
I'll take
Oh, wait.
Austin,
Okay.
just because I already have Pecos.
Just so you don't have to reach so far. All right. Ash. No. Yeah, Ash. Actually. Drill.
I'm going to drill.
Wow. All right. But now, remember, before we go into the private now, we'll replenish this.
Right.
Okay, with 12 cubes, meaning 8 new cubes.
Okay.
All right, cool. Take your worker. Squirrel, your $2 and your worker.
Thank you.
And I'm going to invest all 8.
Nice. Oh, that was for the cube.
There we go. Okay. All
And
right,
then
so
3 points
now
for you, right?
I'm sorry?
3 points for you.
Oh, good call. Thank you.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. There we go. All right, so it's your area. Well, I guess Amanda's there too.
So how many come out?
Nominated.
8 total.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, they're so gray.
No
great.
gray. All right, no strike. That's a...
Don't ask
It's a
how we
gassy area.
held off the strike.
All right, so Dallas
You don't
now
wanna know.
has replenished 1.
Yep.
Okay, all right, cool. So now we go into the private.
Yep.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, Matt.
I will build. I have 8, so I'll build the 7. So it's one of these guys here. I'll go there.
Nice.
That's awesome, Franny.
And I will send one of these gases off
And
to here.
And an
for
oil.
point. Yeah, it's both in it.
it is. I'm sorry,
No,
no,
it's
it's
a slash.
either or. It's a
So
slash.
it's a gas.
So-
I'll take a point.
All right, 1 point for red. And back to the bag. Okay.
Here, we'll
Yeah, there
re-centralize
you go.
that.
Sure. All right, so Ash.
My national, since Amanda took it also, I will sell my 1 barrel of oil for $3.
Well, there you go. You asked how you get money.
Yep.
There you go.
That's how.
Squirrel. National as well. Do you wish to sell?
I do, so 9.
Okay.
Mm,
All right.
I love you too.
Flip your cards over once you're done,
Yeah.
guys. And for me, I will take 1 of each there and another oil.
Nice.
So, and this is why we have that.
Why you have your caboose?
There you go. It kind of does look
Does
like
look-
one,
Yeah,
right?
it does.
And it kind of essentially works the same
Yeah.
in that respect. All right, cool. So that's all our actions. We refill those.
Okay.
Another buck for the subsidy, and no refilling here.
Thanks. This one's another
Got another one of
gas
Amanda's.
refinery.
Yep. Okay, cool.
All right. Matthew.
Drew.
Mm. All right. What are you thinking, Ash?
I'm thinking that I wanted that drill spot, and
You know, there's a fix
I
for that.
really didn't need Matt to take it. Yeah.
There's a fix for that.
Yep. Yeah, there is.
Which really sucks for me because I was about to take first player, and so I take the worst of it in every respect. I
Mhm.
now
You lose the-
my local, and I don't become first player.
Right.
That sucks.
Hello,
Third-
Adam's Game Group. Hope you enjoy Vital Day. That's an awesome day. to
Oh,
have.
nice. All right, cool. Hey, Adam's Game Group, y'all have fun today. That's an exhausting day. They're playing 4 VTOL games.
Oh my
and
gosh.
Ending with Vinos.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hopefully some
Godspeed.
wine to go with that.
Yes.
To,
Yeah.
Right.
mellow things
And
out.
to help your brain shut off and
Yeah.
and sleep well tonight, right? All right, cool.
I'm gonna get a $5 lease, please.
I would like to drill.
Oh no.
You
Just
and me
saying,
both, man.
I would like to drill.
You and me both.
Wow. All right, fine. Going to the local doesn't really help me. I'm broke. So,
Would you like a buck?
or I could sell locally. It does get me a couple of points, which makes up for that subsidy that I lost. But it only gets me $4. But you know what? I'm just going to tell you, Matt, if you take national, we're going to hurt each other because I am going to take national, so I will take the buck. All right, $5 for green, and choose your lease.
And we need to choose our private actions as well.
Oh, good call. Right, yeah. So here's national, Matt. Hope you didn't take it. Just telling you. Okay.
You know he did.
Hang on a minute.
With his $1 buckaroo.
Yeah, that's awesome. Tony says it's heartwarming that Adam's group took a 10-minute break between heavy cardboard to watch heavy cardboard.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right. So,
It's me.
yep, your lease. There you go. And notice we can't refill leases because of Ash.
I'll take Austin.
Don't cry for me,
One.
Argentina. I have no money.
What?
I'm green. 1 point for green.
No, that's at the end of the
At the
game.
end?
You'll
Okay.
get it. But put your marker out there for Austin. And keep it weird. Okay, so Pecos. Those are the only 2 that are left, y'all. Okay. Red, drill.
I'll drill over there. I'll take these 2.
And
Then there, I'll just well, I'll take my point. So I'll take $2.
okay, there you go. And take your worker back. Ash, become first player.
First player, thank you so much.
There you go.
And I will happily take my 1 weak ass dollar. Okay, done.
All right. Now, Ash, start with your extra
Wait,
action.
now flip, yeah.
You knew it, and you still did it. So I blame you.
I'm going to drill.
Tried to play chicken, didn't work.
So Here comes 3 juicy barrels of oil straight to me.
Okay.
And
Good
that's
job.
the only rig I have.
Amanda, lots of land, 1 rig.
I'm gonna build somewhere or something in Austin.
We appreciate it, Adam. Thanks a lot, man. And Morton, I did just get it. Did you see that?
I'll take the government one.
Wow, that's
Nice.
brave. Okay, so just to go
There
back
too?
over, what that
Oh, I guess
did
that's where you-
is it allows you to extract a barrel of natural gas that goes straight to the local market.
And there's no natural
Yeah,
gas.
so you
gas.
do not get that. And once this needs to be replenished, you better pay $10 or you lose both of those. Okay? All right, cool. All right. So then national, because Matt is that kind of person, $6 for these 2. Done. And here's your $6,
same.
sir. Those go back. All right. So that's everybody's action?
Yep.
Okay. So refill those,
Yep.
not these. $1 for the subsidy, and we do not drill. And Ash, you're up.
$7. Oh man.
There's one. I found one for you.
Thanks.
Okay.
Glory to Rome, Matt.
Oh,
there you go.
there's
Yeah.
Just for the comment?
Yeah.
All right. I'll take that one. I'd be proud of that
Right,
one.
that's
I didn't even do anything.
It's
I just
well
made a
earned.
comment.
Yeah.
I-
Well
I think that's
Drill.
only the 3rd
I
one
found one
that
for
Ash
you.
has had up
Drill,
up there.
please.
Yeah.
Will you stop doing that?
Take first player. You don't have to worry about it anymore.
Says the person that would be in last.
So I think this says plan better, play better.
It does.
Okay.
You are
I need
correct.
another one. This is Glory to Rome, though. Just so I
Right.
can slap it.
Oh my
It's not,
god.
it's not a challenge coin. It's
Next
a
year.
coin.
It's a slammer.
Yeah, it's a Glory to Rome coin.
Yes.
Ryan Courtney says, mind you, designer of Pipeline, way too many games on oil these days. Wish designers could have some originality.
Yeah, like a game about Mars.
Exactly,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Or, zombies.
Right.
You could do a game about drilling
Drilling
Oil
for oil
on Mars with
zombies.
zombies.
Nice.
Hasn't been done yet. Ryan, get on it. Or Paco.
Who says there's nothing new under the sun?
Exactly. Jeez.
All right, so everybody select your card.
No, don't we do that first?
No, select your card first.
Okay.
Hasn't changed, I promise.
Are you sure?
I pinky swear. So,
I can divest at any point,
at
correct?
any
Okay.
point in the game, you can blow some money,
Right.
or actually get some money,
Get some money.
and blow some points, as it were. For everybody, the game making sense. You guys able to follow it?
Yeah.
Pretty simple, both locally as well as on the stream. Always a good sound.
Well, I know you're doing it, but I have to too. So.
Okay, all right. So build, Ash.
Rick. Oh no.
Yeah.
I see what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I see what's happening here. So I'm just going to go ahead and talk it out. So what I was planning to build was a government for 0 right here. But I know that since Amanda's going to drill, she's going to take the last 3 barrels of oil, which will cause that to trigger. And all I will have gotten for my trouble is a point for the gas to the local and losing my $5 lease.
Which
or-
then would free up Dallas.
which frees up a lease for someone else.
Right.
Alternately, I can just take a null action. Am I
Yes,
allowed to
yes,
just
you can
nullify my
you
action?
can choose to not
Which
take
is-
an action.
Brutal. But I think that might be what I have to do. Oh no 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 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. I just wasn't reading the menu properly.
I was wondering why you were like, why don't you just take that one?
Yeah.
But what do I know?
So this one, I built it for 7, and it will fire.
Yes.
And for that, I will take...
Choose
You know what?
Money or points?
wise.
I will take an oil, just to take it from Amanda. So there's an oil to the local for $2.
Yep.
Does that trigger
No,
that?
it does not.
Okay, just checking.
Specifically, people asked about that in the rules, and Paco answered it. You have to take an action.
The
which-
local or card,
or
public
via
or
card.
private.
There you go.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Okay, so take your
Oh,
meeple,
yes. Thank you.
Ashley, meanie pants, and then give me
Okay.
everything.
Oh, are you drilling?
Yeah.
Oh,
My
that's
2.
horrible. Man.
Don't I replenish now?
Not yet.
No, not yet.
But
Can't I just, can't there just be a rule where
Amanda
I-
does whatever she
no,
wants.
no,
and
where
everything.
Just this one
Amanda, where
time.
Amanda can take the natural gas.
Just this one time.
Just this one time.
No. Okay. All right.
With this oil rig.
All right. First player, please.
Je te
sir.
présente.
First player.
please. Oh, I planned better.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll put there. Good to have it home. And Matt, invest.
I will invest 5 for 2 points.
Okay, 2 points for red. Running away with it right now. All right, everybody reveal your cards. Okay, so I start this time. I'm drilling, so nothing here. There, I get those 2.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing up there, but done. Okay, so there's my drill.
And my drill, I'll take these 2 and that one for $2.
Okay. And flip your card, Ash.
National. Since Amanda took it also, I'll sell these 3 for $369.
Okay.
And I'll sell these for 6.
Okay. Flip your card, Joe. All right. So
Sorry.
we've reached the end of it now. So we do replenish here. We get $1 for the subsidy, and we do replenish Dallas a second time. So this is the last of
replenishment.
Dallas. And
Amanda?
What?
Oh
Do
yeah.
you
Would
wanna-
you like to?
Oh,
You're
sure.
also there. So you're actually only drawing out 6 cubes.
6, 1,
I like that I've
2,
almost emptied out Pecos
3.
myself.
Yeah, that's impressive.
4, 5, 6.
Okay.
No strike.
Nice.
All right. So
All
that
oil.
is all Dallas
Oil.
will ever
Sweet,
see.
sweet.
All
All
oil.
right.
Black gold.
It's gonna be mine. All mine.
Texas
See?
Same.
Let's see.
The Muppet movie, right?
No, just
Oh,
like
okay.
an old timey.
Yeah.
Everything's
That's
same.
really tempting.
Look at this. Same.
That is really tempting. You know what?
So what is this one? I'm guessing when you place it, it's 3 barrels of oil and a gas to the local.
Yeah.
You are correct,
That's
sir.
beautiful.
Yep.
Hey, could y'all get on it and replenish Pecos and Austin? I have like some passing interest in the area.
Done.
Did I get $1 for the local action?
For what local
I
action?
don't know. Oh, when Matt sold, but you sold, it was natural
No,
gas.
yeah,
on
it's
that.
all, it has to be either via this or via the
That.
local action card
Yeah.
only. Okay?
Why not?
Uwe
Damn it.
Ketzer says, nice to be with you, fellow oil fence.
Oil fence. Nice. Nice. So I wanted to drill,
We all want things in life.
and so in my head I'm giving Matt the middle finger right now. And no. I don't want to abuse it. Man. And
So
I-
you guys digging what you see? Now that everybody can follow along here?
And I so desperately want to build, but the place I want to build is
Next.
yeah. So no, because I'm out of pieces. No,
Well,
because
remember,
I have
you
nothing.
can still, this is worth a point.
Yeah. $5 for a point, though, seems like kind
It
of
does
a
seem
crappy conversion
really,
rate.
really,
Really.
really.
The
Take
things I wanted were unavailable,
take-
so
take
therefore I
subsidy,
must
get
take
money.
first player.
Okay. Sorry, Rob. Are you drilling it? Okay. Not digging it, but drilling it.
Nice. Yeah.
All right, yeah.
We dug it last game.
Yeah, we did. So, for those that are curious about the next week's Advent stream, give us about an hour after this is over, and we'll be doing our weekly look ahead when we reveal what next week we'll have. Maybe 2 hours, but it'll be this afternoon for us. All right, cool. Nice. Welcome, Cabralicus. Glad you made it.
So I know you said it about 30 minutes
New
ago,
substitute.
but can you run over what the national rig
Sure,
does?
absolutely. All right, so real quick, before we do anything else, we'll do that. So that is the small national tower, talking about the blue one at the top there. Costs $10. It adds a barrel of oil from the oil field to those that you're going to sell that turn, and it goes straight to the national market. The tower doesn't extract resources with drill, however, it extracts resources with the national action. When you resolve your national action, you sell at least one barrel from your warehouse, so you have to have one stored.
One already. Gotcha.
Okay. If you do, you take an additional oil barrel from the oil field where the tower was built and send it straight to the national market without having to put it in here. So
Gotcha.
if
So
you're
it's on top of.
right, if it's full, you're still good to go there.
Okay.
Okay. And you get an extra buck when you do that.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Cool.
All right. So nothing is empty here. So now we choose our cards. Yes. All right. All right, cool. Tor says he's inspired to bring his Kickstarter copy to the next game day now that I've been taught to play. Awesome, glad to hear.
You're waiting on me. Again. I know.
It's just implied, man.
Yeah.
It's
Leave
all
it to
good.
me to overthink a thinky filler.
So, i.e., Beaver. All right, so I'm building. So I have a decision to make. I have $7. If you notice, I don't have enough to do anything. However, I could build this one.
Could also divest.
And that's exactly what we're going to do. So I'm going to pay 1 to get 10. So there's $10. Yep.
You lose 3 points.
Okay. Yellow goes down 3. 1, 2, 3. Who needs points? So I get my investment cube back. And I will go ahead and take that puppy. Which I'm hoping, it hurts me a little bit, but it also, I'm thinking, thwarts Matt. I'm assuming.
By 1 cube.
Right, I understand, but still. So when I do that, this. Now, what I want to double check real quick, I'm pretty sure that I can't. It has to be, no, in fact, I know the answer. Because there's no natural gas that goes straight to the market, I cannot take it from here because it has to go straight here to
Right.
the local market.
Not in your storage.
Correct. So I have built, boom. So this will refill before we resolve these, just as a reminder, okay? All right, Matt.
I'll just take this guy for
1
$2.
cube. There you go.
$2.
$2. And this will also refill. Okay? Oh, yeah. You know what? You can come get it.
Can I have my $2, please?
All right. Okay, so
Thank you.
we're going to refill Pecos first. So a lot of 24 cubes are coming out now.
Wow.
Okay, so odds are there's a strike. So if so,
Pretty
then
good
we'll,
odds.
we'll cross that bridge. And if there's
There
going to
it
be a
is.
strike, that really sucks. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That does count as 1. 10, 11, and 12. All right, so
Okay.
let's talk about the strike before we move on to Austin. If at the time of replenishing an oil field, the gray cube is drawn, the workers of that oil field go on a strike during the next action phase, they will not work. The players won't be allowed to draw resources from that oil field. In the next action phase, the strike ends and the gray cube goes back into the bag. That's it.
Okay.
So that's going to stay there. So now we know Austin's safe for 12.
Woof.
4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we
Okay.
go. Okay? So, Austin. Remember, the trigger is when one of these then gets...
2 of the 3 are...
Correct.
Empty.
What in Dallas is already done. All right, so we begin with the first player, who is that dirty scoundrel, Ash.
Build. I thought that I had done this right, and I think that I have. So, oh, these actually have something going on now. So I'm going to build this guy
Okay.
for 8. And, oh look, there's a strike and pay comes. I'll build it here. It'll fire for 3 barrels of oil.
All right, cool. All right, so there's your build. Squirrel? Oh, we all should reveal. Sorry.
Drill.
Nice. Yeah.
Oops.
Oh, also, when this replenished...
You owe $10.
Okay, so let's go through the exact, the
Yeah, let's
operation
do that
of this.
first, because that might
Okay.
change my
Procedure,
mind.
yeah.
So the first time the oil field is built, da-da-da-da-da. Okay, when you build this tower, place an orange disc on there, okay? The first time the oil field it's built, it needs to be replenished, and the player will have to pay $10 to liberate the tower to its full potential. If you do, the owner of the tower will continue to extract a barrel of natural gas that goes straight to the local market and 2 that go to the refinery's warehouse. So now that that's removed, you're good to go. It's a normal.
Okay, so now what can I take the natural gas onto here?
Yeah,
And-
yeah, that allows you to do
I
so.
can-
That's exactly
okay.
that. Yes,
So
Nice.
then I will take 2 barrels and a natural gas.
correct.
From Austin.
Or you drill all of it.
But that's all I have room for.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Cool. All right, and then just as a reminder for this, so she only, whenever she takes the drill action, she can put natural gas onto this.
That would have otherwise gone to a local.
Correct. Right, which that says it would,
Yeah.
so it goes here. Now, when she takes a national action, this can actually go here as if it were a barrel of oil.
Nice.
Just as a reminder to everybody, all right?
Cool.
So, and you could drill there, but you don't have room.
Wait.
Got it. So for me, I'm drilling, and here, it'll be 1 of each, and
Will it?
another.
Will it?
Oh, son of a...
Puppy.
Glory to Rome to myself for not paying attention. See, I'm going to blame that for
That's
running
full,
the stream.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yep, that one's on me. Whoops. All right, done. That was dumb.
Right. And I will national, and I'll sell these 2 for 8.
Oh, man.
That hurt. All right.
See, I was surprised.
care.
I figured with a full arsenal that you were for sure
I
going
would
national.
have if I'd seen it. I totally
I
missed
was
it.
thinking you
I
would too, because
totally
I was
missed it.
going again, so I figured,
No,
why
I
wouldn't you?
totally dropped the ball on
Well, now
that,
y'all
so-
are off kilter, so now
I
you
know.
won't be selling at the same time anymore.
Yeah, I was really banking on y'all like staying on the same sequence, like y'all
Because
were in
now
sync.
Ash-
Yeah, because you 2 were on the same sequence. For
Exactly,
a little
yeah.
bit there for
All
a
right,
second.
refill there.
Okay,
A buck for the subsidy.
2 here.
Did somebody take the subsidy?
I
Yeah,
did.
they did.
Okay, all right, cool. Nothing here to refill. This now goes away.
Okay.
We do not refill the cube though. Okay, all right, cool. All right. Hey.
Hello!
I just heard Robin Williams from Mrs. Doubtfire. Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, all right, cool. Oh, let's not do
Too
that
much.
anymore. Yeah, all right. Ash, go ahead.
That will be.
Wow, that hurt.
Sorry.
No, he meant that.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I was gonna say like
Just-
your that shouldn't have hurt your hearing. You have like built-in earmuffs.
Right.
Man.
Oops. I think that's a good way to put it.
I'm thinking drilling is safe for me to take.
Probably.
It does look that way. I'm going national.
Couldn't tell you what I'm doing.
Oh, I didn't pay my 13. I'm like, why do I have all this money? All right, there you go. I didn't pay
Oh.
that. There we go. Sorry about that, guys.
Yes,
Okay.
that's what's happening.
All right. Amanda?
Verde.
Draw random cubes better. Yes, obviously, Jason. All right.
Well, I can't drill. I can't build. Don't have enough money for a lease. So I will do subsidy.
You could take first player. That'd
Subsidy,
be great.
please.
That's a rough subsidy to take.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
the one.
I
the one
had to do
buckaroonie.
it once as well.
Not that I'm trying to funnel money to Matt, but you could also take the local to generate the money. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Matt, take your action.
I'm actually going to invest.
Nice.
All right, everybody, go ahead. I'm still taking national, just so you people know. So if you don't want to do that, plan better. There you go. You think I'm bluffing? It says national right there and right there.
Mine says it right here and right here.
So $3 a piece.
Yep.
All right.
All three of y'all better take national because that would make me happy.
You better not. Okay. Maybe I am bluffing. Or am I? What?
Yeah.
Never trust a poker player with anything.
Yeah. Basically,
Nothing.
is what I've learned. Never ever the end. Man.
There is one strike cube total, Cabralicus, in the bag. There are a total, let me get
Yeah.
the number
It's like
here.
70.
There's 49 oil cubes, 21 natural gas cube, and 1 strike cube.
Yeah, and I think we figured that kind of meant functionally there's like 50-ish in the bag at any time.
Yeah.
Man,
Wow.
that's tough.
Or maybe I'm selling all my stuff at local and then I'm drilling.
Or maybe.
What?
Maybe he
National.
is.
National.
Okay. She is married to a poker player. She was terrible at poker, though.
Whatever.
I would be terrible too. I'm not,
I can tell everybody.
At the poker table, Cormac, just to be clear.
I can tell, like everybody else's tells, but I couldn't do anything about it.
Steady long, steady wrong. Oh, all right. So we have the first local for white.
Okay, so I'm going
Take
to
a buck,
sell
Matt.
these
I will
3
gladly.
Barrels of oil for $2 each. So that's
Okay.
6.
So no points. So,
No points.
Okay. All right. Take your marker back.
Yep.
All right. I take a buck, Matt. I'm going to sell these 2 for 2 points. I'm going to sell that for $2 and that for another point. And I need another dollar, please. Thank you.
Amanda, you get a dollar.
And Matt,
I'm going to go ahead and invest
and the big boy,
in the
huh?
big boy. $10.
Wow,
Points.
nicely done.
2, 5. There we go.
Wow.
Well
I
done.
had it, and then I noticed you guys were just going to be giving me money. So I'm like,
Yeah,
all right.
why not?
Yeah, no, that's what you're supposed to do. Reveal.
I wanted to take national so bad. I wanted to. I desperately wanted to.
All right, so go and build.
5, 6, 7, 8 for a caboose.
Okay, I will sell all of these for 4. Yes.
Yep, $12 a piece. And remember, Amanda can sell her natural gas because of that guy.
So $12.
Yep. I'm drilling, and oh, it feels amazing. So 3 oil for that one, and a natural gas immediately goes to the local market. Matt does not get that, though, because it's not the action. So that's 1 point for yellow. So it's a fair number of points I've gotten so far. And here, we're going to go oil and natural gas. Or better yet, I'm going to just take the natural gas for that, and then I'm going to take the natural gas for that.
Yeah.
Done.
Alright,
And lease.
I'm gonna take one of those Pecoses as if I had a choice.
Yeah, good choice. Okay. All right. So refill there.
Yep.
$1 for the subsidy. We don't go oil there. Got it. Here, I got it.
Thanks.
All right. Ash, you're up.
Okay.
Thanks, or Limley.
Yeah, that was a good job by Amanda and Matt.
I haven't
both.
gone yet, so drill's available.
Yes. Thank you. I know. Believe me, I know. Yep.
All right. Squirrel.
Invest.
You can imagine how tight this would be with 5.
Yes.
This in
Yeah.
a
This
good way.
Yeah.
I
This
think.
gets nasty with 5.
I'm definitely thinking so.
Looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Select your card. So. I think that's probably a safe bet there, Lemley. All right, white drill.
So I'll start here. Oh, will I? Or will I?
Do tell.
No, I'm going to start here. So that's 3 for this rig. This one will send a
One of each, right?
either or.
Oh, sorry, that's right. It's an
Um,
either or.
I'll send a gas
Okay,
local
1
for a
point
point.
for white.
Hey
Okay.
guys, I'm still playing too. And with my last 2, I'll take these 2.
All right.
1, 2, there.
And take your marker.
Yep.
Local. I'll sell these 2 for 2 points for yellow. Done.
Oh, I get a buck.
Yep. You won't anymore.
Nope, I'll
Matt
be
takes
first.
first player.
There you go.
And green.
11 to invest.
Mm-hmm.
5 points.
5 for green
Mm-hmm.
to 9. All right. Reveal your cards. Matt goes first.
I will drill. I'll drill over here first. We'll turn this into a point.
Red. Okay.
Then over here, I'll take
One of each.
Of each.
And then-
And then,
Okay.
or no, it's good. Why not?
All right. Flip your card. Ash.
National. Since Edward
Yep.
also took it, that'll be 3 each.
So 15 if you
yeah.
want to do it all.
Yeah, I'll just take 15.
Okay.
Don't mind if I do. Oops. There we go.
It was 11.
was there?
Yep, there you go.
That was there.
Okay. Squirrel.
Okay, I will go here first and take this,
Okay.
and then take 2 from here.
All right. So my national, because Ash was there, that's $9. I'll turn in 1, make it a 10. And done. All right, so now Austin triggers the end of the game. So we finish that round, which the round is finished. So now we play one more round after refilling Austin.
Right.
And then we final scoring, and that's it. And I'll go back over what final scoring is going to be. So here we go. There's half of them. So what is that? 3, 6, that's 10. 2 more. 11. Nope, no strike. All right. Okay, so final round of the game. Matt.
I'll move.
Subsidy
Yeah.
also. So real quick, so end of the game, you're going to get 1 point for each of your leases. you're going to get 1 point for each of your full warehouses. And then whoever has the most cash on hand gets 2 points. That's it. That's all
Okay.
she wrote. Okay. Morton says Ash can't send oil and gas with that drill. What drill? Where? Help me out. Ash.
I don't know.
Oil and gas.
No,
this
it's
is
in
either
either
or.
or.
You
It's
can't
either or.
see, but there's a teensy tiny little
Actually,
slash
you know
here.
what? Here, let me
Yeah.
see it. Here. So you
Tableau
guys should. There you go. And
There you go.
here. Oh, actually.
And here's a plus sign for the counter example.
There you go. So there is an either or, and that one is
And.
both. So hopefully that's clear. Cool. All right.
Same
good.
for me on mine down there when
Yep,
I did it
there you
before
go.
too.
I should put them back where they were. All right. All right, cool. So
That's
that
me.
was read. Okay.
Invest. Please.
Yeah. Sounds good. All right. So everybody select your card. And your card will be your last action of the game. Okay. All right. So what
You're waiting
drill?
on me.
Oh, sorry, you haven't chosen your card.
Not yet.
And just as a reminder, it's Cow's opinion, but if White had something here that pulled these 3 oil out,
Yes.
then it would refill again.
Between the
before-
public actions and
There
the
you
private
go,
actions.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Hey Dave, how's it going? So I'm excited. Don't answer now, but I'm excited to hear your guys' opinion of the game.
Yeah.
Once we are through. All right. So drill.
Okay, so drilling will start here. That'll be 3 barrels of oil
Okay.
out of Austin. Here will be wah, wah, wah. And then this will be a local gas for a point, please.
Okay. And 1 for White. Okay. Amanda. I'm sorry, Matt.
2 points.
Yep.
$2.
2 points for Red. It's an important 2 points for him.
Yeah.
All right. Take your dude. Squirrel.
I will invest in the 2 lane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right. 2 points for Green.
Nice.
And I will invest $12 in the 5-point lane. There we go. Okay. Okay. So that's it. Everybody reveal your final actions. All right. Matt, start it off.
I'm just gonna take the final one.
Okay, for a point.
Nice.
Yep.
And flip yours over when you're done, sir. All right.
I'll take a local, so these 4 barrels of oil will turn into 2 little points.
2 points for White.
Yep.
Okay. Squirrel.
I'm gonna sell these for
12
$12 bucks.
Okay. And the last action of the game, I will drill. So I will actually start here. So these 3 barrels
Nice.
will go there, and 1
Gas to the local.
for a point. And then here I will go ahead, and it does not matter what I choose at this point. So we'll just go there because it fills it up.
Right.
All right, so that is the end of the game. So now we go into final scoring. So everybody gets a point per lease. So we'll start with the first
I
player.
got 4.
4 for Matt, up to 20. Ash,
4 for me.
to 10. Amanda,
2.
you are green, 2, and yellow has 2. Done. Then 1 point for every full warehouse, starting with Matt. None. Ash.
None.
None. None. I have
2.
1, 2. Whoever has the most money on hand, I have $2.
I have
Ash.
$16.
Ash will
Oh,
get.
actually,
No.
sorry, I thought that was another.
I was trying.
Amanda gets 2, and there we go. There's the final score.
Wow.
Matt wins with 20. Hashtag good teacher at 17. 13 for Amanda and Ash.
Chasing the money.
Thank you for playing. At 12, it is not. It is not. I repeat, it is not Ash Wednesday. Okay.
It's Sunday.
All right.
In Easter.
All right. So, okay, start with you, Ash. What thoughts on the game then?
So, as a Texan and generally a homer, I like the theme. I like that it's Texas specific. But this is kind of pointy at parts. Like,
Yeah.
there's some fun little edges to run into with this.
There were many glory to Romes in this.
There
particular
was.
game.
Yeah, I like that the way to get points is not necessarily totally opaque, but it's counter to the way that you get money. Obviously, I went and ran off in the weeds there at the beginning of the game, which is fine.
Learning game.
Who's counting?
Right.
Except everyone.
Right.
But yeah, I enjoy this. I want to play it at least 4 or 5 more times. And possibly with inappropriate giant 10-gallon hats and
Okay.
inappropriate Texas
Absolutely.
accents.
Awesome.
And beer, lots of beer.
And,
Right.
and beer.
Yeah.
Burr.
I find this game, much like the Pump Jacks, there are 2 phases. There's the make money, make points. Make money, make points. And you just
Right.
got to figure out how to get that going. And I got that going fairly early there. Make money, make points. I made money. Okay, I've got money. How do I turn that into points? It was either here or turn it into something and then make points. So I like that. I like there's a bunch of different ways to kind of do that because I didn't always do this. I didn't always do this. And sometimes I got on track with someone else doing the same thing.
Right.
So then we kind of butted heads a little bit. And then you've got to figure out down here, like when are things going to go away? And there were a couple of times where this got me where somebody built something and things went away before I was
You were
able
able
to do
to,
it.
right, yeah.
Yeah, there's some fun to be had there.
Yeah. But yeah, I dug it. It was good.
All right. Amanda?
Yeah, I agree with Ash being a Texan and growing up around a lot of pump jacks.
Yeah.
It's very. I enjoy the theme of it, and I enjoy the kind of push and pull of, well, what do I want to send them to the local? Do I want to maybe possibly not get as much money if I go to the national because somebody else might? And I like that. I like that things get replenished before
The privates. The private action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like that also that you don't have to take every single thing before it gets replenished. I like that because
It's just the oil.
yeah, because a lot of people are going to leave the natural gas there to just get the oil. So that would they would make the game drag longer. I feel
think
like
so, yeah.
if you had to take everything out.
I think, sorry, I was
No,
just
go
going to piggyback on what Matt said, that, a typical Euro, it's generate resources, and then there's a pivot somewhere to generate points, and it's the 2 distinct phases of the game. But I really
This
like what Matt
interchange
pointed out. Yeah, that
lot.
you're always changing back and forth between
Yeah.
the 2.
And not often are you able to lose points voluntarily as
Right.
an investment.
Right.
The points that you gain, use it as a tool
That's
to get money.
very
I think that's
interesting.
really, really
Leverage
clever.
the points.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
really like
And
that.
I like the fact there's a lot more levers here than at first glance.
Yeah.
And I am very, very pleasantly surprised at how good of a game this is. I think this is going to be absolutely brutal
On that note,
at 5 players.
How many times did you divest?
I divested twice. Yep, and that's the difference
Yeah.
in the game. 1 divestment was the difference in the game. Now, would it have gotten me, I'm sure we
Yeah.
could figure that
Oh, yeah.
out, but whatever. But yeah, I thoroughly loved this game. Really, really enjoyed it. It's heavier than it gives at first glance. The mechanics, very, very simple.
Yeah.
Not hard at all. But what you can
It's
do,
where the gears grind
To
to
get
each
back
other.
to the teach, it was
Yeah.
what, 20 minutes?
yeah,
maybe.
it really was not hard. And actually, ABBA Games and Paco, they did a 5-minute how to play video that
Yeah.
covered most everything, and I just went into more detail on that. But yeah, very pleasantly surprised. Really enjoy it. I could see this being a game of the month. Definitely going to be a game that we review down the road, and likely, I mean, only a couple plays in, but likely gonna score well.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to hear that everybody enjoyed it. So let me see here in Slack in chat if the Peanut Gallery said anything. First off, Giovanni, thank you. So he bet his €2 still on Amanda. So that's cool. Let's see. Everyone's just commenting on, wait, Matt won?
Yeah.
And the
Can't be
beard must
second.
be
Can't be
fake.
second all the time.
Right, seriously. All right, so yeah, that's Oilfield by Paco Llanas and ABBA Games. Availability, you guys can go check. But yeah, definitely enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So good times. So thanks y'all for being willing to do this. I'm glad you were able to.
Me
to
too.
Come.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
Glad
It's
to have
nice
Ash
having
back.
Ash
Yeah.
back. Right?
Thanks.
Yeah, awesome. So everybody, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us. So tomorrow's going to be day 4 of the 24 straight days of live streaming with, we don't know. Well, that's not true. We know, but y'all won't know until, give us a couple hours. We're going to come back with the weekly look ahead. You guys can check that out.
Yep.
Cool. So on behalf of everybody, I'm Edward.
Amanda.
Bye, y'all. I'm Ash.
I'm Matt. Bye.
Take care, y'all. Bye.